everybody, it's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today we're on my second account, Franco Mac, and if you don't know, this account is actually only uses Wallbreakers. That's the only troop I have. Quick intro I have to give on this video every time because people might not understand what this account is. And in the lab, we only have Wallbreaker and upgrade spells, siege machines, whatever. Those are fair game and everything. But what I wanted to show off is I've actually been trophy pushing on this account. So recently, I just got promoted about 10-15 minutes ago to Master League 2, which is kind of cool considering I only use Wallbreakers, and I will get to showing some of my attacks here and everything. And I also got this achievement, Reach Master League, which is 1,000 gems and 500 experience. So I thought I'd collect this on camera here. This has actually been cooking in here for like a little while, maybe like a week or two. But here, let's collect this, get 1,000 gems, shit ton of XP, still not a new level and everything. But yeah, I thought I'd show that off on video and everything. Hopefully we do get to Champions League soon on this account. Where is that achievement again? So we collected... Yeah, so 2,000 gems, 2,000 XP, that's everybody's favorite achievement. How could it not be? So much experience and everything. But I figured I'd show off some of the attacks I do and everything. Let's go in with, let's just go in with a 3-star I got in multiplayer battle. So this is against the Town Hall 12, and it's not too difficult if you're using troops. But I'm using only Wallbreakers. And if you don't know what strategy I use, is I use a Super Wizard Blimp. Because it's faster than the Super Archer Blimp. The main concern with this account is time. I always just time fail or something because I literally just use my heroes to walk around the whole base. Obviously, there's not enough firepower and you time fail a lot of the time. But I've been, not consistently, usually in multiplayer battles through this whole trophy push, if I were to scroll through my attack log, you would see just a bunch of 1-stars, some fails, and 2-stars. I always just try to aim for a 2-star. And honestly, like in Clash of Clans, you don't even have to be that skilled to get a 2-star. Like 2-stars aren't even that hard. We just faced a clan in Clan War Leagues that was so bad. Like their attacks were so horrible. Like the whole thing with troops is like if you drop a bunch of them on one defense, the defense can only shoot them one at a time, or can only shoot one bullet at a time. And like for some reason, like beginners have such trouble remembering that. So like some guy like attacked my base and dropped like one E-drag, another E-drag, another E-drag, and like after they died, I was like, dude, if you would have dropped all 6, like you would have been chilling. But a lot of beginners don't really know that and everything. So I forget why I was saying that. Oh yeah, so like that's with beginners, like getting 2-stars. So if you're that bad at Clash of Clans, which is what we just faced in Clan War Leagues, like a clan like that, you still get 2-stars. Like 2-stars are not that difficult to get. But the difference between 2-star skill level, that is like the bottom of skill level. Like worse than just all E-drag spam is like what some people can still get 2-stars with. Obviously people 1-star is just like based on luck kinda. But the difference between those people at 2-star and then our clan at 3-stars is so significant. And it kind of just made me like, that's why I kind of have this account. I'm like, hey, I have so much, okay, not trying to brag or whatever, but I have so much skill with attacking and stuff. I bet if I used only Wallbreakers, I would actually be pretty good at it. And I would be able to hit that 2-star threshold. And that's what I've been doing for this entire trophy push, all the way up to Masters League and everything with this account. But recently, we've had Clan War Leagues. And with Clan War Leagues, I have to have all my heroes up on this account. And I did. Actually, on the first Clan War League attack, I didn't have my Warden. And if I would have had the Warden, it would have been a 3-star. And I got a 2-star, 94% time fail. Such a shame. But with all my heroes up, I actually am able to 3-star bases in multiplayer battles. Because in War, I use this blimp, which you see I clearly didn't use. But, so it adds a significant advantage, because you can take out a huge compartment with wizards or whatever. But in regular attacks, I am just using Wallbreakers and no clan castle troops, basically. So, again, it kind of is like a time thing, is why it fails a lot of the time. Man, this notification is getting so... It's kind of annoying me. Another thing I kind of want to rant about is when people do friendly challenges against themselves, why does it spam everybody in the chat? That is just so annoying to me. I really wish they kind of took that out of the game. I don't really want to see you practice on your own base, like, especially when I'm recording a video like this. Like, I don't want to see the notification or whatever. Enough complaining about that, but yeah, it's just like an update that I would like to see, and I bet a lot of people would too, because like like, who wants to get spammed about that? Like, who really cares? Like, I want to see the messages people will say. I want to see the friendly challenges that people battle against each other. But when you battle against yourself, I think that's just like so cheesy. Like, why do I have to see that? Um, but yeah, I mean, I was talking about having all the heroes up. So I have all the heroes up, and I've been getting some 3 stars in Clan War Leagues on this account, and it has been so sick. I feel like I'm just throwing shame on the enemy clans when I just go in and just. So we do 2 down from mirror is how we're doing our attacking scheme. So when I attack 2 down from my mirror and get a 3-star using only wall breakers, and then that subsequent guy goes and attacks my base and doesn't 3-star, I'm like, yeah, easy. Like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. But yeah, with all the heroes up in Master League, I've been pushing these 3-stars, honestly, just like today, because I just had the Warden finished today. But yeah, I really think this account, like, I was kind of sitting in Masters League, and I'm only at Town Hall 13, like, I take defenses, people 3-star me very easily and everything, and if I'm only getting 2 stars, like, I try to log on whenever I can and do these attacks, but reality is I don't do these attacks very often. Like, this isn't my main account, so I don't really give it too much time. And I thought a stalemate would kind of happen around Masters League, so I was, like, sitting around 2,600 trophies for, like, the longest time, kind of. But then I was, like, when I had all the heroes, now I'm at, what, like, 2,800? I actually don't really remember, based off what I showed at the beginning of the video, but man, with all the heroes and stuff, and I think I'm getting a little juiced up, like a little hype, that I have all these heroes and I can attack very powerfully. I am pushing significantly higher. So I think Champion, no doubt in my mind, is in the future on this account. And I know someone commented like a while ago, it would be sick if you pushed to Legends League, and I think so too. Like, I really want to push this account to Legends League just to prove that you can get to Legends League with all wall breakers. Like, I really think I could if I start manipulating with shields and like paying attention to how much is left and all this stuff. Like, I really think I could, but that takes a lot of effort, and right now I'm just kind of laying the foundation, like the base layer. We're trying to get up to like 3,000, 4,000 trophies, and then the push starts happening. So we still haven't reached the equilibrium of where to be. Like, I know I said Masters, honestly, 3. Wait, I think in Clash of Clans, I always forget, yeah. 3 is the bottom, then 1 is the top. I know in like Rocket League it's like the opposite or whatever. I don't play Rocket League, but I just know that. But yeah, I thought this was the plateau Masters 3, but now I'm kind of seeing it isn't. And then maybe when I have my heroes down, I always upgrade the Warden Royal Champion. I think that's the best thing to upgrade at Town Hall 13. But before I get into that stuff, let's find this last war attack I did and show it off and how I do these war attacks on this account. So we'll go replay 1 here. We only have to attack at Town Hall 12, and I actually thought this attack was very beautiful. I made my girlfriend in real life watch it, Sekelnader. I was like, yo, you gotta see this attack that I did with Franco Mac. Like, this is not a bad base. Like, Town Hall, new Town Hall 12, kinda. And I go in with the Super Wizard Blimp. I drop a couple wall breakers always just to, like, kind of see if there's a tornado trap. But the tornado trap was there, which was perfect because it didn't really matter. And I was like, as long as the Wizards get this chain here, and I was like, all right, they're going to hit the money spot here. And then they start getting fired, and I was like, whoa. Everything just disappeared, like, instantly. All the defense just vaporized. And that's the thing, is, like, I would love to just, like, hang on and be like, oh, these Wizards, like, I want to focus on them and stuff. But with this, wall breakers, you got to get right on your shit. So I throw that Queen's Giant Arrow across the screen right away. Like, I didn't even take a second. Like, the minute those Wizards got that giant chain, Queen was down, arrow across. And I kind of just Quasars to the Town Hall. And the things I haven't really talked about is what I've been doing with the Warden. So the Warden is completely changed from my last video on this account. I was using the classic Warden equipment, but I was thinking about it. The Life Gem, so swapping the Life Gem for the Rage Gem, this is my comparison. The Life Gem only adds a percentage of hit points, which is a good idea for heroes and stuff, but it caps out at like 500 hit points. And with heroes having like the King like 5 or 10,000 or something, and the Queen like 8,000, like, or something like that, like 500 is like very negligible. And for the wall breakers, like adding a little extra health on wall breakers, I think is also very negligible. But I was thinking the Rage Gem, on the other hand, would add constant firepower to 1, the Queen, and 2, the healer. So constant mini rage healers. I was like, that is just no doubt in my mind the better strategy to do, or better equipment to put on the King, or sorry, Queen. But yeah, so I can't ignore this replay here. Like, this is so crazy. The Queen and Warden both die out, and then the Royal Champion clutches up, takes Town Hall, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this actually went through. For whatever reason, there was too much firepower on the Queen and the Warden. The Queen got through the enemy king, enemy clan castle, all this stuff, and then just died to, like, the Town Hall. I was like, what? Like, just the Town Hall and the Warden was, like, too much damage for her, which I thought was kind of whack, so she ended up dying through there, and then I'll show this last replay, which is the war we just did, and where is this account? Franco Mac, attacking number 24, and this just seems like easy Super Wizard Blend. Just throw it right on top of the Eagle Artillery, and you get a fuck ton of value, and that's exactly what I did. And like I was talking about the heroes that I said I would get back to, the thing that you really want to do at Town Hall 13, because the main thing with this account is there's no troops, so you really got to prioritize your hero upgrades and how you want to do it best at Town Hall 13. I know the majority of player base I think is Town Hall 13. My word of advice that I did on my main account, and now I'm doing on the second account, is you want to max out Town Hall 12. So whatever, okay, maybe you don't want to max out Town Hall 12, but you want your hero levels high enough. So I have my Queen 65, King 65. You want them high enough that when you just have Queen and King, you're chilling. So for me, 65 is good enough, and I always have the Warden and Royal Champion upgraded. Because at Town Hall 12, you don't have the Royal Champion. And my logic is adding in the Royal Champion, if you don't ever have her or use her and constantly have her upgrading, you're not really going to know what you're missing. You have 2 of 3 heroes, which at Town Hall 12 was more than before, because Town Hall 12 you would always upgrade like the Warden and sometimes the King, you had 1 hero. So I'm like, dude, I always have 2 heroes and just the Warden upgrading like usual. And the Royal Champion, if you just have her out of the picture, you don't even think about it. And then when you have Clan War Leagues or something, you're like, whoa, like I have significantly more firepower now that I have the Royal Champion. And then eventually when she hits 25, then I think you want to start prioritizing the King and the Queen. I use the books on the Queen, that's why she levels 67, and the Warden, just get him to max as soon as possible too, so that you can just keep using him in regular attacks and everything. But yeah, another thing is I added on the Fireball and the Warden because the Eternal Tome, same logic as the Life Gem, it doesn't really seem too worth it because I'm going to get 7 seconds of invincibility on heroes that are going to be lasting 3 minutes. Like, the fraction of how much invincibility that adds versus, like, the attack isn't really worth it. I don't need invincibility for the blimp or whatever. So I think the Fireball is probably the move on that hero. But yeah, I think that's it for the strategy that's changed on this account and everything. I can take a quick look at the progress page to show you guys how max I am for Town Hall 13. So I don't really have too much max, to be honest, but I am working on the Infernos. At Expos, I'm just starting. I would like to go to Town Hall 14 to get these collectors up and everything, and also some pets and everything. But yeah, I mean, I have some Dark Elixir with Clan War League, so maybe I'll use some on the heroes. I just bought a hammer of... Oh, no, I didn't. I was thinking about a hammer of building, but there's not too many things that you want to use a hammer of building on, because everything is under 10 days at Town Hall 13 now. So I've just been kind of saving up Clan War League medals and everything for Town Hall 14 at least. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.